Welcome to the first video of 2020. You are watching Finance with Alex. I'm your host, Alex, and in today's video, I just need you guys to answer me just this one question. Does anybody know what this is? Does anyone know what this is? Please let me know in the comment section down below. When I first pull this out, what's the first thing that comes to mind when you see this? And what is this? And the real question is, what can this turn into? And another question that we're going to go into today is, how did this come about? Okay, so I'm going to answer the question really quick because people are looking at me like I have two heads right now, most likely. This, my friends, is a Bitcoin. That's right. It's actually a little less than a Bitcoin now because we've had some nice big swings. But this is $30,000 in cash, and this is a Bitcoin. Less than a Bitcoin, actually. Anyways, this is where it all started. Okay, let's move the cash out of the way because it's gonna get piled up. This is when they told you to pay attention. This is when they told you to buy, okay? And this is when you were skeptical at 5K. Well, it was more like 4K or 35, upper 3,500. I don't know, but you get the idea. In March, whatever the price was, 35, 4,000, somewhere around there. That was your Bitcoin opportunity. If you would have bought Bitcoin at this price, you would have been able to buy multiple. Let's see how many stacks we can get together for you guys here. So if you would have bought Bitcoin for $30,000 worth of Bitcoin at 5,000 a piece, let's do the math. So 1 Bitcoin, 5 grand, 2 Bitcoin, 10 grand, 3 Bitcoin, 15 grand. So double that, and you got 6 Bitcoin and 30 grand. 6 Bitcoin in 30 grand. And now, what would that 30 grand, or I'm sorry, what would those 6 Bitcoin be worth today? Well, 6 Bitcoin today is a lot of freaking monies. So this is when you were hesitant about it. Then it went to here, okay? This is where it went. Still hesitant. Everyone that I spoke to about it, super narcissistic about it. At 10, right? I still kept backing up the truck. Then we hit 15K. Now, yeah, I know they're 20s and whatnot, but you know, I got a business and I take them as they come. So, 15K. You were still skeptical. Institutions started buying. That wasn't a fart, that was my elbow. Okay, that's 15K. 20K. Alright, $20,000. And you were all like, I'm gonna buy it on the dip. I'm gonna buy it on the dip. Not you specifically, but the people who were always thinking a little too hard about this investment, or worried about the risk a little too much. At 20K, oh yeah, I'll buy when it goes back down to 12,000, 14,000, 16,000 range. I got a news flash for you guys. This video is not to brag, it's not to flaunt, it's not to taunt. Do not buy, sell, or make any investment decisions based on anything that I say or do here on this channel, even though we do like to talk about finance here and all the different ways you can make money, okay? Real estate's great, but we need to wait for that big correction, okay? Real estate right now, it's not the time to be buying real estate unless you have real deep pockets or you're buying a primary. So set that aside for a moment. The next money maker, the stock market. Make that money, okay? We've been doing really well with NIO and Tesla lately. I do not diversify too hard. NIO, we're still going with it. Tesla, I've officially liquidated all of my holdings. Even though there could be some more gains to come, I'm very satisfied with what I already made, and I will not chase the gains to every dollar because that's how I've blown thousands and thousands of dollars, like you wouldn't even imagine. Enjoy the stock market. Just know that everything right now, especially for EV companies, the evaluation is based on future optimism and innovation, okay? So that's not nearly the adequate value that it's worth today. It is extremely overpriced if you look in that aspect. However, the investors are buying off of innovation They're buying off of opportunity for what this sector is going to be and what it's becoming, what it's evolving. So I'm not going to touch too much on that. The stock market is surviving off of Fed money. Okay, Fed money, hopes and dreams. That's how the stock market is bouncing around up and down today. Hopes and dreams, Fed money, be very careful, because eventually, when the Fed money stops, then the hopes and dreams get lost. And so does all of your investments. So be very, very mindful of this. Know when to pull out. No pun intended. And lastly, I just want to get back to, let's see, is there anything else we can do here? Cryptos. Cryptos are a very decent investment right now because they are going against currency, they're going against the USD, they're going against a lot of things. They're the best performing asset, Bitcoin specifically, the best performing asset in the last 10 years. Now, you could have made lots of money and you could have lost even more money in those 10 years, in that decade. So it's extremely important that you do the due diligence, you do the research before you just go ahead and put money in. Because if you do that, and you do it at the wrong time, just within 5 minutes you can lose it all. Just within 5 minutes you can triple it. Now, back to where I was going with this video. At $20,000, people were extremely still skeptical about purchasing Bitcoin. And there's a reason for this video, obviously. We're going to get to it. And we're almost there, actually. So I just want to let you guys know, please, if you're new to the channel or passing by here for the first time, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe with the bell notification turned on all to continue being notified on premium finance news. And I'm going to show you guys the plot twist of this video. This video, there's a purpose behind it rather than me just flaunting cash. So we're going to get to it. Like, we're zeroing on it right now. Just stay with me, okay? Also, I'm doing giveaways. You guys, if you've been following this channel, you know I'm doing giveaways. I'm about to give you a code word somewhere in this video. DM it to me on Instagram. I send you some mula, money, whatever. Okay, so 20K skeptical. Now, I already showed you guys, I kind of did this video backwards because I just like seeing these gold bands. Bitcoin now. Okay, let's just throw a 5 in there. Bitcoin now. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of money. Guys, where do you think it's going next? Okay, I'm not gonna like show you guys how it's going to acclimate slowly. I'm just gonna show you guys where I think it's going. I don't even think I have enough cash, to be real with you, to show you where I think. This is just for 1 Bitcoin, by the way. Like, just in case you were confused. This will be 1 Bitcoin. Do I have any more cash? I got 10. This is 2,500. Yeah. 1. I see you. 1 Bitcoin, guys. And more, and more, and more, and more. Trust me, I promise. I promise you guys, the institutional investors, they're in way deep, okay? Michael Saylor just released that he's purchased about $2.5 billion worth of Bitcoin on the hush-hush, okay? I mean, yeah, like, we know he's been buying, and the number was always 1 billion, and yeah, that's a big number. But then when you add 1.5 to that, I mean, that's crazy, okay? This guy is not, they're a huge, huge, huge company, so maybe they're not all in, maybe they are, but I think you guys get the gist on where this is going. So be very wise, very, very wise. And I'm going to tell you something that you might not hear on any other channel but here. Make sure that you liquidate all of your crypto holdings, every single bit that you own, unless you're holding it for like that 10-20 year vision, like long-term investing. If you're looking for the cash, to build capital, you're going to want to liquidate out of your crypto holdings no later than September, October timeframe. That's when I strongly believe I will be out at that time. And I strongly believe that this is when the cycle of the bull market will begin to diminish. So be very, very careful, because history repeats itself, and we know that in that end of Q3, Q4 area, we take a huge, huge correction, wipes everyone out, makes everyone be extremely negative about crypto. So we'll see how it goes. Be very careful, tread carefully, and good luck to you guys. And we'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Peace. The code word. Excuse me. Code word is BTC. That's not even a word. Code word's Bitcoin.
And now I know my heart is a